Hey guys, Quantive here and welcome to Road to Rares episode 6. In this episode I have got lots of money, so I do hope you enjoy this episode. So guys, we'll jump straight into the clips. So guys, to start off with, as always, I did go back to my best friend next and managed to get a couple of drops. This is a Virtus glove split, which was about 9 or so mil, I'm pretty sure, as you can see in the trade right now. I did manage to get that pretty much 10 mil off that drop, which was really nice, and I did actually think at that point that I might be able to get the one, but that was not the case. I did do a little bit of a price check, and at the time I was not able to afford it as it was rising so much. So I went back to next and got another drop, which was a Virtus legs. I did actually forget to record the actual drop as someone else did get it, but I did get the actual loot on screen, as you can see right now. So 6.3 mil into my total. So guys, at that point I was pretty sure that I could afford the Virtus wand, and I did a bit of calculations with some of my higher drops in my bank, as you can see right now, and did decide to actually sell them off to actually buy the first piece of Virtus for the series, which is quite nice. All these drops pretty much were dropping at the time, as you can probably see by all of my offers not actually selling straight away, and as well I was pretty much doing negative 5% on pretty much every single one, and they were still not selling, which is really annoying. And some of those keys have dropped a heap since I've actually got those, which is quite a shame. I might actually in the future sell those straight away to make sure that I'm not losing out on any money of that sort of thing. But as you can see, also the tectonic energy has dropped quite a lot. I probably did quite a silly thing as I think back on it right now, as I did actually sell it in the Grand Exchange when people on the forums do buy it for a lot higher. But anyway, I did actually manage to sell that for about a bit under 700k each energy, which was quite a nice chunk of money that I did add into my actual cash stack. As you can see down there, it's 150 or so mil. With these last two items, that last one was a bit pesky and didn't want to sell, so I thought I'll just try to put in an offer for the Virtus wand. As you can see right here, I did actually want to put in for a bit higher or lower than the actual price, sorry, and I did get some money back, so that was quite nice. I got that Virtus wand, which was awesome, and I've also got a bit of cash left over with those actual keystones, which I put down about 20% in the end. I got really annoyed with them not actually selling, so eventually they did sell for about a mil or so, which is pretty nice. As well as that, I do have that Virtus wand and then a couple of things in the bank still. So pretty much on that note, I did actually go to next pretty much straight away. I wanted to get some clips and to try out my Mage DPSing, which I've wanted to do for such a long time. I borrowed some of my gear that you can see on video right now from a friend, which is really nice of him. Managed to get that full Virtus with the wand and book and all that sort of thing to try it out for myself before I did actually buy it, as I did only have the wand for myself. But yeah, I did try this out at Next, which is amazingly fun. I did manage to do a couple of trio trips and some duoing, as you can see in the clip right now. This is a duo trip with a friend. It did turn out quite easy, as on this phase you can see right now, the blood phase, is quite different to the actual meleeing. When you do get sacrificed, it's pretty much always the DPS that does get sacrificed, which makes the phase quite a lot easier, quite a lot faster, and pretty much less click intensive, which is quite nice. The only problem is that I do sort of tend to zone out, as I'm quite used to doing my melee and having lots to do with your mage. You can pretty much stand back and pretty much spam those abilities, which is good and bad at the same time. It's quite nice having the extra damage and being able to stand off next on this last phase you can see right now. I do actually sometimes go into use my Sunshine ability, which has been buffed, which is really nice for the DPSing also. It's quite good to have that 30 seconds of pretty much metamorphosis, and also the AoE damage from the actual Sunshine radius, or whatever you want to say for that. But yeah, these kills are quite nice. I'm pretty sure that in the future, when I do have my Virtus and that sort of thing, I'll be definitely switching over to doing Mage DPS virtually the whole time. And guys, I did actually manage to make quite a lot of money from doing my Mage DPSs with Trio. We managed to get a Virtus gloves about 2 kills into one trip, and then a couple of kills later we did get a Zarite bow, which is amazing. This meant that the loot for the actual trip with Onyx bolts and that sort of thing did actually total up to being over 100 mil. So dividing that by 3, it was quite a nice actual 6 kills. We did about 7 I think in the trip, and decided to just go straight to the Grand Exchange and sell our stuff. So as you can see on screen right now, there's the bolts, there's the 31 mil in cash from the actual items, and a couple of other miscellaneous next drops, which is quite nice. This does boost my cash stack up quite a lot, and I'm pretty sure that everyone will be jealous of making so much money in such a short amount of time, as lots of people do go to Next and get pretty much nothing for a massive period of time. But of course, after this, I did actually decide to do my Slayer task, which was Dark Beast. I've not done this before, and I managed to pick up myself 3 Serenic Scales in under 20 kills, which was insane. And I actually managed to sell these for quite a lot of money, as you'll see right now. The other items didn't really sell, but the actual scales that I did get from this actual task did total up to an insane price, which is 7 mil, as you can see on screen right now. So that's another 7 mil added to my actual cash pile for the series, which is really nice. Anyway, guys, we're going to jump onto my actual Virtus log. Let's go. Alright guys, so there we are. Finally we can tick off that Virtus one, which is the first item that I've managed to pick up. Now as for the next ones, it would pretty much be the book that I'm working on next, and then I'll be following along with the actual set, which is the helm, body and legs, and then also following along to that, which I want to be getting, is the gloves and boots. I'm not sure how long that'll take me, but hopefully after I finish my uni course I'll be able to PVM a lot more and smash out this series for you guys. Anyway guys, that's pretty much it for this episode. Hope you did enjoy. If you did, please leave a comment, leave a like down below. It really does help me out. And as always guys, later.